Welcome back to one more. Got my lovely host Tommy with me. I still have COVID. We're recording this one right after the last one. So, Tommy, question.
What's up?
So, last episode we talked about having a band. But what do you think of us starting our own boxing promotion?
I mean, that's even less likely than fucking a band would be.
Why? I think if KSI can do it, I think if KSI can do it, and IDubs can do it, and Jake Paul can do it, then we can do it.
Okay, what reach do you have? Like, audience-wise?
I have 56 followers on Twitter. I have 19 followers on Instagram. And I have 7 followers on Snapchat. And I think I have 6 friends on Facebook. So, I think we can do it.
You think we can do it?
Yes. I think the first boxer that we need to sign is Tyson Fury.
You think we could afford Tyson Fury?
I think if we ask him nicely, he'll let us do it for free.
What?
I think if we ask him nicely, he'll let us sign him for free.
Serious?
One more promotion. Think about it, Tommy. One more promotion. What if they let us be the announcer and the call-out people on a match?
I don't think in a million years they would let that happen.
Why is that? Huh? Why is that? Why do you doubt me so?
I doubt you a lot, okay?
Why do you doubt me so much?
Just for the simple fact that, it's Tyson fucking Fury.
Alright, let's get Tommy then.
No. Tommy Fury wouldn't do it either.
Alright, let's get John.
We cannot afford these people.
Let's get John.
John Fury? John Fury might do it for the hell of it.
Ah, yes, sir. Let's get one of the Furies. While we're at it, let's get Salt Poppy.
Yeah, Salt Poppy. He just lost. We don't want Salt Poppy.
Let's get him anyway. We'll get the underdogs. Everyone that nobody believes in. And then we'll promote them as starting boxers. Alright? And we'll promote them for like people who are wanting to get into the world of boxing. They're hired to take the beating and possibly a loss.
I'm down.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's get John Fury back in the ring.
Fuck it. I support it.
I'm glad you do. One more promotion.
One more.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. One more chance at the ring. We'll hire old people. We'll promote old people.
That's yeah. I'm down. Old people boxing.
Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Now that you're on board with my ideas, let me tell you. I think we need to start merch.
Merch.
Yes, we need to do merch.
Okay. What are your ideas for merch?
Socks.
Most people would say hoodies.
Socks.
I'm not going to say no. We could do socks as well
We'll
as
we'll
hoodies.
have no, just socks.
Just socks.
Just socks. It'll have a +1 on it, embroidered. Not to be confused with the And One brand though.
Let's do it. Socks.
Fuck yeah. +1 socks. Yeah. Let's do underwear too.
I would rock our fucking underwear.
Hell yeah. And we'll have one more question mark on the ass.
Why not on the band?
No.
Why on the app?
So
Okay.
when you're pulling it up after a one night stand, it says one more, and then they drag him back in and fuck him again.
What the fuck?
I'm glad you agree. It's a great idea.
Who said anything about agreeing? What the fuck?
You still want to rock the underwear?
I mean, yeah, fuck it.
We gotta get Via Lobster in on this.
No, we got male matching underwear.
Do what now?
We got to get male and female matching underwear.
Yeah. We'll have one more on the ass for males, and then we'll have one more on the front for females, right across the bra. One more? Question mark.
I thought we were doing underwear, not bras.
That is underwear.
Bras.
That is underwear.
Oh, bitch. Counts as bottoms. Bras are just bras.
Bras are underwear, because you underwear it.
No, underwear is like under the pants. Bras are just bras. They're a whole different section.
No, it's underwear, because you wear it under stuff.
No. Why would it be called in the women's section? Why would it be bras and underwear then?
Because people just aren't ahead of the game yet.
Yeah, because you're this guru of the game.
Exactly. I'm glad you're catching on. All right, Tommy. We're not done yet.
Okay.
We have bras. We have underwear. We have socks. Are you ready for the final piece?
Hoodies.
No.
Ah, fuck.
Earmuffs.
Yeah. Might as well throw some cuffs while we're in.
No. Earmuffs only.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It has +1 right on the muff.
I had this girl send me a really badass photo of her dog with her python around her dog.
That's badass. Do you think we should do condoms as well?
No.
Okay. No condoms.
No one watching this is getting laid.
What? Yeah. Fair.
Fair. That's the picture she sent me of her dog with her python around her dog. Pretty badass photo.
The Chuck Norris water is very salty.
I'm opening my 5th
Hell yeah.
off I six-pack.
I think we'll have one more piece. So we got the muffs. We got the bras and underwear. We got the socks. Okay. The final piece, the 5th piece, the coup de grace. Shot glasses. Yeah, shot glasses.
Shot glass. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's fitting with the brand.
Not microwavable.
Not microwave. What? Microwave's a shot glass.
I don't know, but we got to make sure that you can't. I need there to be something in the shot glass that when you microwave it, it releases chemicals and kills you.
Homicide. All satire, everyone.
Yeah, I guess.
Serious.
Yeah.
That means I'd laugh while I was killing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, it's not allowed to be microwavable, Tommy. I'm not joking.
I mean, okay.
They're going to have to be metal or something so that when it microwaves, it explodes.
Yo, metal shot glass. Not a bad idea.
There you go. I'm glad you agree.
Drink into the metal shot glass. That'll just enhance the fucking flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll have a set that's in gold as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pay for the gold fucking shot glasses that we're going to produce.
I'm not going to pay for it. What?
You think I'm going to invest my money into that?
Yes.
Damn it.
Because I think it'd be badass and a really cool piece in your house to have gold shot glasses with your brand on it. I know you'll buy them.
This brand we do not actually own.
We'll own it. We'll buy the trademark for it at some point. Yeah. It's a great idea.
I'll just make like millions of dollars before we actually ever own our trademark.
I'm down. Fuck it. Full send.
Fucking send it. Who cares?
Not me.
Not me. I don't give a fuck.
Let's get a discount code as well. Let's have that be part of the brand. We'll have discount codes.
What would our discount code be? Our discount code should be the either the name of the episode or what we were drinking in the episode.
Yeah. Discount code Chuck Norris water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or C&W, abbreviate it.
No, that sounds like Coke and whiskey.
Brand.
What?
That would be more fitting to the brand.
I guess, but I want them to know it's Chuck Norris water. So I guess C-Force. Code C-Force at checkout.
Hell yeah.
And it gets you 5% off of anything you buy at Johnny Dang & Co.
And off, what would be the point of putting in the fucking thing?
What?
What would be the point of using the discount code if they only got 5% off?
Save 5%.
Here, save 50 cents. Good job.
No, okay. So let's see. I want it to work on Johnny Dang & Co. I think that would be fucking hilarious since we own nothing from them. Johnny Dang & Co., for people who don't know, is a very professional, very official jewelry brand out of Texas. And it's owned by this guy, Johnny Dang, who came to America setting his sights on becoming the jeweler of celebrities. And he did so very successfully. He has decked out people like Paul Wall, for example. And anyway, like, he has pieces here, like this piece that I want, that is the 16 teeth individual colorful grill. It's $13,600, but it has gems on every single tooth, of 16, that is. The 2 front bottom teeth are gold, and then the 2 out from that one on either side are green, and then blue, and then purple. So if you save 5%, hey Google, what is 5% of $13,600? You save $680. That's not bad.
I was way off.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be like $620.
Oh, I mean, you were close.
Pretty close.
But that's their sale price. When it's not on sale, that's a $16,000 grill.
Yeah.
So I think saving $600 isn't that bad.
No, but I mean, if you're spending $16,000 on a grill, what is $600 to you?
Maybe they're a cheapskate. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I think that we should have a 5% discount on Johnny Dang.
You know what? Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
At Johnny Day. Discount.
Yeah.
CN.
Yeah. 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 Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Support it.
Save 5% when you use code CForce at Johnny Dang & Co.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a sponsor. I wish. That'd be kind of cool. Or if we got who's the other guy? There's another guy. I don't remember his name. That's how unimportant he is to me. Ben Baller. He did the ASAP team.
Yeah, not a clue.
The ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky.
I know who ASAP Rocky is, because ASAP Rocky's dope.
Yeah. Ben Baller is the one that did their chains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has a company called If & Co., which is IF and Co.
What is his name again?
Ben Baller. Yeah.
I've never seen that face in my life.
I mean, that's the point. You don't see him, but you always hear about him.
Yeah.
Ben Baller did the chain, 24 the watch, pussy plain Jane. Yeah. He's got pieces that are like he has clients and partnerships with McCormick, the seasoning brand, Snickers, the NFL, Cause, Rock Nation, that's the Rocky ASAP Rocky's team, a Bathing Ape, ASAP Rocky himself, J Balvin, Captain Morgan.
J Balvin.
Yeah. He has a lot of partnerships. But he has Jesus pieces, cross pendants, angel pendants, Catholic jewelry, Jewish jewelry, eternity rings, stuff for her, stuff for him.
So
all this sort of shit. Anything you want, and he can do customs like that.
Damn.
Yeah. He has what's called an Odin link chain, which I really fucking want. And the most expensive one is $40,000. You get that shit 5% off. Ooh, baby, you're living.
Get it. Do it.
Hey Google, what's 5% on 40,000? It didn't give me an answer. 2,000.
Hey. No, my Siri never works. What am I talking about? My Siri will only come up when I'm telling my voice command on my headset to do something.
Yeah. But yeah, man, if you had 5% on that, you save $2,000. Ooh.
Ooh.
It makes a difference. Hell yeah. And they have yeah. Bro, I'm telling you. If we can do that shit, bet. Ben Baller, Johnny Dang, if either of you can give us a 5% discount, let us know.
Friends of the pod.
Yeah, friends of the pod. Shout out. If you guys ever hear this, ever, hook a brother up. What?
They're friends of the pod. They'll hear it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran will hear it too. He'll get us the watch plug.
Fucking Ed Sheeran is balling, bro. I didn't realize how much he was balling.
Tell the pod.
I will tell the pod. Tell the pod. Okay, if you want the full story, go to Nico Leonard on YouTube. He did a full in-depth review. Basically,
shout out Nico.
Yeah, shout out. Good friend of the pod.
Yeah. Friend of the pod.
Ed Sheeran bought a Patek Philippe, which is a really expensive watch, through the official papers for the watch, which if you're a watch collector, you know, you never do that. Unless you're fucking Ed Sheeran.
Unless you're fucking Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. But he threw away that and then used the box for his papers and his weed. That's a flex. Like, I'm not really a stoner, but that's a flex.
Hell yeah, that is. Homie just did not give a fuck.
He did it. And even after he said he did that, he's like, yeah, it makes a good weed box.
And tell them all why he's the plug for watches. What connects does he have?
Okay, so he knows 2 CEOs of watches. He probably knows more, but we'll say the 2 because that's the 2 I know. And for AP, which is Audemars Piguet, and then Patek Philippe, which I don't know the CEO names. Sorry. Sue me. I don't fucking know the CEO names.
How dare?
But he directly texts them and gets 1-of-1 watches made for his albums. For these watches.
He made a 1 of 60 just for Divide.
Yes, that was a Rolex, I believe, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, he made a 60 set for the producers and developers on the Divide album.
It was a white AP with all the mathematical symbols on the rotor, which is fucking insane, because to have that and the rotor still be completely balanced, that is some engineering genius.
That's what a plug will do.
That's what a watch CEO can get done for you.
Yeah. And friend of the pod, Nico, almost got himself one of the Divide Rolexes. He had the chance, the opportunity, sees everything he ever wanted, but he squandered it. He had the chance to get it for $15,000, I believe, was the price.
Yes.
And he denied it because it just wasn't for him at the time. And now, between the exchange of hands and everything, those watches are up to, I believe he said something around like $30,000 to $40,000 a piece. So he had the option to make money, and he fucking flopped.
but not just to make money, to make a significant amount of money.
Yes. Because to go from 15 to 40 in not that much time is pretty insane.
Divide came out in 2015.
Yeah. So
now since settled, they've gone up double to triple the price they were. That's insane.
That is insane. Especially for a fucking a 60 set.
Yeah. I mean, a 60 set is pretty fucking exclusive.
Yeah.
Not to mention, sure, there's only 60 of them made, but there's not going to be 60 of them on the market.
No, not at all.
There's 5 or 6 on the market.
Yeah, you already know Ed Sheeran has one of them, so that one's never going on the market. That's going to be the one of 60.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have the people closest to him. They're not going to get rid of theirs. That's probably the 2, 3, maybe up to 5 of 60. And then it just keeps going from there. He fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one of Ed Sheeran's songs, you know how much he made off the Divide tour?
How much?
He grossed $500 million.
And he put it all back into fucking watches.
He put fraction into.
The dude's a fucking legend.
He is. He flexes in ways you could not imagine.
It's apparently ways John Mayer can imagine. I didn't even know that dude was so into watches.
I don't even know John Mayer has money.
He Nico said in the episode he owns that company.
Which one?
The Watch Talk company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he owns that. So not only does he give a shit about watches, but he makes money off of them.
Okay, so that makes some more sense.
Yeah, he has his hand in everybody's pocket. That's how he keeps getting paid, because he certainly does not put out music.
Yeah, no, John Mayer does not put out good music. He puts out good.
Yeah. Slow Dancing in a Burning Room was probably his best song. And then he had the song Gravity. That was about it.
Yeah, he didn't have much.
The only thing that he has is Taylor Swift's Virginity.
Does he have that?
Yeah, he's the one that took it.
I have a newfound respect for John Mayer.
I mean, to be fair, she was 18 and he was like 36. So, like, it wasn't the... Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. But, no. He doesn't do much else. It's shocking he has that many watches. Because he was talking about those fucking the multi-million-dollar watches with Ed casually.
Yeah, that was fucking insane. Like, you saw Nico's reaction to him talking about those watches.
Yeah,
he was just like,
he was like, I'll never even see one.
Yeah, and like the 5208s, he's like, yeah, I've seen one and I've sold one of them, and Ed Sheeran has a few. Yeah.
For audio listeners, tell them how much a 5208's worth right about now.
You can find a 5208 for like $1 million at its cheapest.
Fucking crazy. And Ed Sheeran has a couple.
Not just a couple. He has a few. That's how he worded it.
Yeah. Like,
there's a difference. I have a couple of those, and I got a few of those.
Yeah. I mean, that means he has more than we expect him to have.
Yeah.
Like, however many you think he has more.
He probably has more 5208s than Diamond Records.
He probably has more 5208s than fucking teeth in his mouth.
Probably.
And he is a toothy man. British bastard. Bro, I can't believe he has, what was it? The Audemars, was it the Audemars that he had custom done for his hometown?
Oh, no, that was Patek.
That was the Patek. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
instead of at his hometown.
Yeah. So I'll do this one. So basically, Ed, in his infinite wisdom, goes up to the watch designers for the what'd you say it was? The World Time.
Yeah, the World Timer.
By who? Patek. Yeah. He has a fucking Patek World Timer custom to his hometown. He walked up to Homeboy and said, "Hey, I really like your watch, but can you put fucking my little hometown that has like one gas station and 5 pubs total to its name on your watch?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And then Nico, friend of the pod, said on the video that he tried to get that to happen for fucking Belfast. Fucking Belfast. And they said no.
Called directly because he has his number and the owner didn't answer.
Yeah. So he's like, and he has the guy's fucking number. And Ed Sheeran's like, "Yeah, that's my buddy." He put fucking, I don't even remember what Ed's hometown is, on my fucking watch for me. And my fucking goodness.
It's Castle on the Hill. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's the one with the castle on a hill.
Exactly. It's the one with the castle on a hill. Bro, Ed is, I've never respected Ed Sheeran. I can safely say I have never respected him because I just thought he was just some fucking Brit with a voice like everyone else. But watching that video, I am not a watch guy at all. I did not give a fuck about those watches. But hearing him talk about how he just casually is flexing all that money and casually has the numbers and home addresses for these fucking watchmakers and is like, "Yeah, I got a few of those multi-million-dollar watches. Yeah, I got my hometown population like 5 on this World Time."
I had custom dials.
I have fucking custom everything. I can swap out the dial based on the song I'm listening to. Fucking kill yourself, peasant. And fucking John Mayer's right there. He's like, "Yeah, I know what you mean. I have those too." Yeah.
How casual he's flexing, though. Because he knows it's a flex, but he's trying to act humble. But there's no world where that can be humble.
Bro, that's something that Nico was saying. He's like, these guys are talking like it's humble beginnings. But in reality, nobody can even, accrue enough money to own the watches that these guys have. And
what makes you think you can get a fucking custom-made one?
Bro, I can't even buy a Rolex, but they were talking about Rolexes like they were peasant watches.
Yeah. They said, "Oh yeah, you can't show up with a Rolex to this."
Exactly, bro. At one of the moments in the episode, they literally did say that. They said, "Yeah, you can't show up to this event with a Rolex. You have to get the Hublot, the fucking whatever the hell that they were talking about at the time. And,
Yeah.
they were talking about like fucking all this shit. And then the cheapest watch on there was a G-Shock. Yeah, like a custom fucking G-Shock as well.
Product placement. You know that.
What?
That was just a product placement. G-Shock and Ed Sheeran have a collaboration. So that was just
Oh,
product placement. He
no,
doesn't ever actually watch.
I did not know that actually. Okay.
Makes so much sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so the cheapest watch on the table is back to the Rolex.
Yeah. Mind you, the G-Shock he was flexing wasn't just a normal G-Shock. It's like $180 still.
Yeah, fucking kill myself. Like it, I think actually, yeah, no, it has to be the fucking Rolex because I think the toy watch that he was talking about that his friend gave him before he died, I think that's still even more expensive.
No, the toy watch was the 80 quid, which is about $90. So,
Oh, okay, so that is the cheapest one. But sentimentally, it's worth more.
oh yeah. I mean, it's like me with my shitty ass car. It's not worth much, but to me, it's worth a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like me with my fossil
yeah,
is it was the first watch I bought with a paycheck. So
there's something about your first watch that you
yeah,
just respect and get rid of. Like my Michael Kors watch was my first watch. To this day, I will put it on and wear it and fucking just rep it because it was my first watch. It meant something. It's like this is something.
manhood. Yeah, I get that. It's manhood. It's the step to becoming a man that you deem worthy. Yeah, it's like
If you're in, buy another watch.
what?
If you're insecure, buy a watch.
I don't think that I'm gonna start using money as therapy, but
That's what I did. It worked out very well.
yeah. How's becoming a WWE superstar?
Well, I haven't started that since I fucked up my back. So
Oh, okay. When did you fuck up your back?
at a job I had, I was doing stuff that required a lot of like, not necessarily lifting, but like pulling and pushing,
Mm-hmm.
and that was for like 3 or 4 days in a row, and it fucked up my lower back,
Oh
and
shit.
that for a while. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
shut up, Styles.
You never told me that you fucked up your back.
I told you, but you were drunk on a pug.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, anyway, that was an interesting video, and I do have a sense of respect for Ed Sheeran now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like it would turn a lot of people off of him to hear him talk about money like that, but really it's just him talking about something that he actually gives a fuck about spending money on.
right. It's
Like
not. He's not flexing with the money. He's just like, I'm
he's
fortunate enough to have these things, and I like these.
yeah. And one of the things that I learned from that video is that the people who put a hell of a fucking lot of diamonds on the watch ruin the watch itself, and the diamonds become the thing of value.
Okay, well, it's more of just the market you're in. Okay, so to purists like me, you put diamonds in a watch. That's irreversible. You drilling holes into the watch. You know, at that point, I personally think that watch is worthless because I don't want a watch that's all covered in diamonds. I
Mm-hmm.
want a elegant and more classy. But
Okay.
you get flashy people, they'll want that watch. Like so. It just depends on what market you're in. If you like that, flashy market, everything, then yeah, that diamond covered watch can be a $200,000 watch. But to me, that diamond covered watch is like $2,000 because I'm gonna take the diamonds out of it and then have a ruined watch. So yeah, so
I
if
see.
you like it covered in diamonds, then by all means do what you do. But
Yeah.
to purists, watch is worthless.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically the stance on it. So what do you think? Do you think watches should have diamonds, or do you think, or are you more of a purist?
I think that um, honestly, I'm not even a watch guy. Like, I bought a watch with my first paycheck because that was what I thought an adult thing would be. Um,
I'm sitting with two watches in front of me that I've just been playing with, like admiring.
I'm a
Which
smartwatch guy. I
you know,
don't like basic watches. I like my watch to be able to skip songs and all that shit.
there's an appeal of that, yeah, but for me, I just like the aesthetic of it. If I shake someone's hand and I'm wearing, my silver, like nice watch, it looks a bit more professional than a fucking uh, Apple Watch or some shit.
Right,
For
right.
like, oh, that's a cool vintage watch. Like it's a story behind it. But an
Yeah.
Apple Watch is kind of like it's there. It's a watch.
Styles is upset.
He is. I'm gonna go tell him to shut the fuck up because he hears me talking, but he wants involved. But I'm
Okay.
not gonna involve because he's not in my room. Done did. I also left the light on in there, so that could have been part of the problem.
Ah, you can't go to bed if you got the light on, you bastard.
I know.
He was just telling you he's sleepy.
Maybe. Who knows?
Anyway. Yeah, no, I think you're right. You know, Apple Watches do not have the same aesthetic uh, as a
It's not.
vintage watch, and it can be misconstrued amongst professionalism as something that is more um, or something that is less professional and more streetwear. Uh, but I also feel like they've taken a uh, they've taken a spin on it that helps in that situation. For example, Apple Watches, other smartwatches have different bands that you can put on them, different watch bands like leather and like a metal link band as well. Uh, that way you can add a bit of professionalism to it, but uh, obviously at the same time, it's not going to look the same. It's not going to have the same, gorgeous face that a lot of watches have. I know, for example, I really like the green watch face that a lot of Rolexes have,
Yeah,
and
and that's
you can't get that on a fucking on an Apple Watch.
no. And it more just comes down to what you use a watch for. I
Yeah,
use a watch for fashion, like a fashion accessory, pretty much. So
I use
I'm
it for the digital
I'm just
aspect.
yeah, no, I'm looking at my phone for my time. The watch it completes the outfit for me. That's why I have watches.
Yeah,
That I like watches. They're comfortable. They're like an anxiety thing. Like I can play with my watch instead of like picking at my fucking cuticles or something. Like that's
mm-hmm.
why I have. Yeah, but if you actually want to watch for functionality, then there's nothing wrong with an Apple Watch. I mean,
Right.
I'm not going to knock someone for wearing a watch. I mean, it's an industry for a reason. and it's a dying industry, so we need to popularize it.
I think that it's a dying industry mainly because of people such as yourself or myself that look at the phone for time instead of the watch when the watch is right there in the fucking first place. You know,
That
especially people who especially watches that are analog. People don't read analog much anymore, and they want digital time. It tells them quickly.
and not to mention the big brands like Rolex or Patek Philippe or Audemars Piguet. They're like, um, oh, you want to buy this special type of watch? Well, you have to buy these other watches first that are lesser models to build brand rep.
Yeah, I think
It's just
if
sitting.
I think if Audemars and Patek and uh, Rolex and all them, I think if they delved into digital watches like Apple watches, they'd be able to keep their name quite popular because people would want the brand as well as what they enjoy. I don't think that Rolex has a smartwatch. I am checking though.
No, none of those brands have a smartwatch, and I don't think they'll ever have a smartwatch.
Yeah, no, they
There's
don't. You're right.
and the like they're not intrinsically, but there's something captivating about having this thing that it's never like 100% accurate, but it's so fucking accurate just based on like gears and what seems like primitive technology. But there's, if you actually understand it, there's such a level of engineering behind it that it's insane.
Yeah.
Like there's okay, so you have a spring in the middle. That's called your mainspring. I'm gonna get into watches. Then you have a bunch of different gears, and then you have little jewels. And those jewels you put oil in, but a special amount of oil. And that mainspring, if you put too much oil, it'll fuck up. So you have to put the right amount of oil, and then it can be accurate up to like I think like 100 or like 50 years or some shit, just off of
Wow.
gears.
Yeah.
Just like primitive technology. It's insane.
That is insane. That is very insane.
Luxury about that. I don't know. I like it. I think the engineering behind it's cool. Like, it's not just another thing that's been popularized like computers, or like made efficient by computers. It's like, nah, there's this art behind it.
Yeah. I think it's weird
Vintage
that
age.
I think it's
Good.
weird that luxury watches and watches in general are a thing of class. Same as the Zippo. The Zippo is a classy lighter at this point, um,
Yeah.
even though it was made for the general man. Um,
Yeah.
I think it's weird that luxury items have to be taken care of so much more. You would think that the definition of luxury means that you don't have to take care of it at all. It should be there eternally.
Well,
But
that's the thing. Rolexes and stuff, like, they're called the Seamaster for a reason. I mean, they're diving watches. You put this watch on and you go deep underwater and you can still know what time it is, and it glows and you can see it no matter what, and it will handle the abuse you put it through. But yes,
hmm,
you do have to service the watch. I mean, you have to add oil to it and have parts replaced eventually. It's just like
yeah,
a car. Yeah, but I mean, like a Rolex is like an outdoorsy, like, as much as people are like, oh yeah, this is a luxury brand. Not really. It's not what they're based on. They were made for the military. They were made to be abused, and they can
hmm,
handle the. It's like me as a watch purist. Like, I'm not as afraid to scratch my watch or anything. My silver watch has so many scratches on it, but each scratch means like, oh, I actually wear this watch. I put it through some abuse, and it's tough, and mine's waterproof to like 300 meters or some shit.
hmm,
So like, I'll go fucking creek fishing with it and like reach my hands into the water and not worry. It's They're built for that type of shit.
yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There are luxury smartwatches, by the way. I found them.
Do I?
There are luxury smartwatches, by the way. I found them.
Yeah, it's a special kind of brand.
Yeah,
Really,
tag her, tag
Apple, of
her.
course.
Louis Vuitton, and Mont Blanc are the main ones.
We don't care about Louis Vuitton watches.
Why?
Because any designer brand watch is not great.
Is that just fact?
Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure, like with my Michael's Kors watch, it's made by Fossil. Right?
Fossil's
But
a good brand.
Fossil's a good intro brand, but since it has the Michael Kors name, it was more expensive than a Fossil watch.
Mm.
Yeah, so you're basically paying more for the same shit. Like Gucci watches are made by Fossil, so you pay $2,000 for a Fossil watch, pretty much. The Gucci name on it.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, Fossil has smartwatches too, and it's probably the same computer, same thing as the Louis Vuitton one.
And then Breitling has their own luxury smartwatch.
Yeah.
Breitling's, however, is not a, uh, yeah, like Rolex does the Submariner series. Yeah, and they do like underwater watches. Breitling does, minimum 100 meters underwater, but is a air and space watch. Their luxury smartwatch comes with aviation functions like a tachometer, tachometer, I don't know, flight times, flyback features, and a chronograph with a lap.
Yeah.
It also has end of life indicators, countdown timers, daily alarms, world time, and smartphone pairing. But
My thing with smartwatches is you shouldn't look at it as like a luxury item at that point. It's just for functionality, and you should go with Samsung or Apple because they're technology brands, they're computer brands, and a smartwatch is just a computer.
yeah,
It's a good brands with the best computers, you know?
yeah. But I was saying that these luxury brands should dip their hand into smartwatches so that they can keep themselves stable. Everybody has a smartwatch these days. Almost everybody.
I see Rolex going under because if they don't do something, but with Patek and AP in brand like higher class brands like that, I don't really see them going anywhere.
I don't know. I think that Google has a watch. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm a Google guy myself. I need to actually get a new screen for my Google phone. I have a Google Pixel 6a, and it is an amazing phone. I broke the screen on it though, trying to prove that my screen wouldn't break.
You know? Yeah.
I said, yeah, you can throw my phone if you'd like. I don't care. Because I was talking with the lovely lady, and she kept handing it to me so gently. I'm like, my phone is not a fragile little baby. You can slide it across the porch and everything, and it wouldn't break. And so she kept handing it to me gently, and I'm like, oh my God, watch this. So from her knee height, because she was in a chair, I was sitting on the patio itself, I dropped it, and I picked it up. I'm like, see, it's fine. And then I flipped it over, and my screen lit up, and there was cracks all throughout it. And I'm like, so it's not fine, but it's okay. I can get a replacement.
That's amazing.
Well, I had a screen protector on it, but it left.
Yeah. What up? You got text, buddy. Turn your ringer off.
Yeah, it's people telling me. Um, it wasn't people telling me anything. It was Ryan posting to a story. Wow, I really just do not care about that. All right. Um, but I'm a Google guy. I really like the Google Pixel 6, although I'm looking at the Google Pixel 8 right now as I talk to you, and it is something else.
I have an iPhone 12. And
You should get a Google Pixel.
No, I'm good. I'll stick with my iPhone.
The Google Pixel's amazing.
Yeah, I like the interface of iPhone though.
Interesting. Why?
Yeah. Just iPhone's good, man.
iPhone got in trouble recently
Yes, they did.
because of the whole right. Well, first they got in trouble for right to repair, which everybody should have the right to repair their phone. That's just a given.
I mean, the right anything they own is a given.
Yeah. And then they got in trouble with most of Europe for not having USB-C charging because the lightning cable was just obnoxious. And then
for the software updates because they were slowly shutting down old phones.
yeah, they also got in trouble for that. Meanwhile, Google just keeps making better phones. And then iPhone releases the iPhone 15, I think it is now. And it is the same as the 14. There is no significant change that is worth the price increase.
Except for the USB-C.
Yeah, that's literally what changed. That everybody's like, oh my god, I gotta get it. And it comes in titanium. What a deal. And then Google's like, we can take pictures of the moon.
You know what's wild about the Google and Samsung moon pictures?
That it's actually AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a real picture of the moon up to a certain zoom length, and then you take a picture of it, and it fixes it because it sees you're taking pictures of the moon, and then it just uses pictures of the moon to.
Which, I mean, if people are mad at that, fuck off. You can't make a phone camera take a picture of the moon.
No, you need a pretty significant lens.
Like, I have an $800 long range lens for my camera that can barely get a picture of the moon.
Yeah.
It's just a phone camera is not going to be able to. Be realistic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I have the picture still, but if I do, I'll send them to you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that like my friend Autumn, bless her heart, she has been trying to get me to self improve recently. She told me to get one of those What?
Which is great. That's amazing.
Yeah, she told me to get one of those self-help books. I just do not believe in that mumbo jumbo. I think that there is no way a book helps you. But anyway, she has what?
It's for me, I read personally. We're gonna get into this. I have a book of Aristotle's philosophy, which is.
It's not a book to read; it's a book to write in.
Oh, then I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
The moon. That's an actual picture of the moon with an $800 lens on a tripod, bro.
That's a nice picture.
It's a pretty decent picture of the moon. You know?
Yeah.
Not terrible. Like, not great.
Not terrible.
Like, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
The phone can do better.
I mean, hey,
is ridiculous.
if they can make one that does it without the use of AI and lens fixing and all that shit, by all means, do it. But
But I mean, wrong with using AI? Who's gonna know the difference?
yeah, fuck it. But anyway, Autumn, bless her heart, she has the flip. She has the Z flip thing.
Yeah.
I think she has the 5. I can't remember if it's the 4 or the 5. I can't stand that fucking phone. I checked it out. She gave me the opportunity to touch it and use it. I checked it out. I can't stand it. There's a bend in the fucking screen, and it's just always there, and it makes me uncomfy. And it's like the the perks are it's smaller when you close it. The not perk is if you drop it or close it a little too hard, I feel like it's gonna bust.
Yeah.
And then there's that dip in the screen I'm telling you about. It's like I'm looking at pictures of the flip, and most of them are like halfway open or like folded in such a way that the bend isn't there. And if you have it just straight open, that little dip, oh man, it's so yucky. So fucking yucky. And one of the things that she does, we go to the gym, right? And oh man, being sick has kept me out of the gym. I need to do like some light work when I get back to full health so that I can, get my body back up to it. But
just at home, like body weight workouts, calisthenics.
yeah, I'm not doing that. Not while I'm coughing my head off. Nice advice though.
When you're in a state of like sickness, the more you stress you put your body through, the better for the testosterone. So
Yeah.
you know,
I have been seeing a significant improvement in how sexy I feel going to the gym.
it's that. It like when I started working out, my facial hair started growing fuller. Like
Yeah.
it's just good for you.
It's
Like
just good for you. Yeah.
I hated. I didn't working out. I always like being physical, but like going to the gym. I hate going to the gym and lifting weights. But after you see improvement, you're like, well, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah. But we go to the gym, right? Me and her, we go to the gym, and she wears the tight pants, the stretchy pants, and
stretch paint. We love stretch paint.
we love stretchy paint. She has the flip on her waistline of the pants, and like half in, half out, using the flip as a way of holding it to itself. And I mean, that is literally the only bonus I've seen to that fucking phone. I hate everything else about it. Is I can just put it in my pocket, half in, half out, so that I can use it as like a beeper and see the notification before I pull out my phone.
Yeah, I don't like the flip phones.
No,
Any of it, I don't really care for.
yeah, it's like they did it for the nostalgia purpose. Other than that, it's shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the bonus?
How expensive those phones are.
Huh?
You know how expensive those phones are?
They're not cheap. It's $1,000 a phone.
That.
Yeah. It's $1,000 a fucking phone. And for what? So it flips.
Yeah, they have a half plastic, half glass screen that when you fold, it doesn't distort or crack anything. It's like, that costs money.
Yeah. So she has the 4. I'm looking at it. She has the 4 because the 5 has the full back screen. Hers has just a little notification zone. But still, it is atrociously expensive to get. And the bonus is nothing. You get a half glass, half plastic screen that doesn't break when you close it, but you also have a dip in the screen that you'll always notice. It's yucky.
No, not very durable. I wouldn't buy one. The technology's just not there yet.
Yeah, it's not there at all. I prefer my Pixel.
And they need to keep working on it, but like the technology's just not there yet.
Yeah, I prefer my Pixel because I like so one of the things that Google and Apple are dominating right now is ecosystems. They are making full ecosystems. The Google Home ecosystem and the Apple ecosystem are fucking they are incredible. You can have the Apple HomePod with the Apple earbuds and the Apple Max headset and the Apple phone and the Apple Watch, and you can use Apple TV, Apple computer, Apple laptop, Apple iPad, all of it, Apple. And then Google is doing the exact same thing. The Google phone, Google tablet, Google TV, Google Chromecast, Google laptop, Google everything Google. Google Home, Google Home Mini. And that's what I like about it, is I can connect my phone to my entire house if I so want to. And I plan to. The thing that I do that not a lot of people do because they're so enthralled with throwing stuff away once they get new stuff is I'm going to keep my Google phone, my Google Pixel 6a. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to repair the screen, and then I'm going to use it as a touchpad for a home ecosystem setup. It is perfectly fine for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of the YouTubers I watch, his name is Tank Pods. He's Australian, and he reviews sound, different phones' sound qualities, different earbud sound qualities. He does what's called a nugget dip, where he gets an old MP3 player of some sort and then sees what's on it. And he has the iPhone 12, iPhone 11, iPhone 13, 14, and now the 15. And he doesn't throw them away. He uses the 12 as his call and text phone. He uses the 11 for the call and text phone. He uses the 12 for the camera, 13 for the camera, 14 for the camera, and 15 for the camera. And because he records, like he'll do travel vlogs, so he's not going to bring the 15 for that. Because if it falls, it's fucked. So he keeps the 15 at home as an overhead view, and then he takes the 13 or the 14 for vlogging, and he has the 11 for his calls and texts, like I said, and then he has the 12 as a backup, and he just doesn't throw them away because what's the point? I still have when Big Blonde lived with me, shout out Big Blonde wherever you are, I don't know. When he lived with me, we gave him a phone. I still have that phone. It still is a functional phone. I'm going to use it if I need it, because I can just plug my SIM card into it and boom, my phone. It's solid.
I know, beautiful time.
Is it Danny? Audio listeners, I don't know what happened. Sounds like something happened. But anyone who's still, anyone who listens, let me know what you do. Do you throw away your phones, or do you keep them? Or are you one of those people that puts them in the recycling machine and gets the money back for them that you can? Or, sells them to other people to use because it's still a fine phone? Let me know what you do. If you're one of those people that just kind of throw it away because what's the point anymore? It's an old phone. You suck. Just straight up, you suck. Don't throw things away if they're still usable. It's like throwing away a half jar of peanut butter. If you're throwing away a half jar of peanut butter just because you don't want the peanut butter anymore, you suck. Just save the peanut butter. Turn it into peanut butter cookies. That's a new way of having peanut butter that you probably didn't think of, is peanut butter cookies. Or use it in cooking. Peanut butter is in recipes. You can use it in things that are not just straight up peanut butter. You can use it for peanut butter chicken. You can use it in peanut butter pie. The list goes on. I believe peanut butter can even be used in making Indian food. Let me check that real quick. Indian recipes. You can make peanut butter chicken curry. You can make peanut butter curry. Peanut butter laddu, which is shangdana laddu. You can make chickpeas and turmeric peanut butter curry. The list goes on. Roasting chicken thighs with peanut butter is another thing. My point is, if you have an old phone, and the only difference between your old phone and your new phone is that you have a new phone, save the old phone. Use it for something else. Keep it just in case your phone breaks, or do like Tankpots does. Shout out Tankpots. He uses all his phones for different things, like recording. Some phones have a better camera than newer phones. It's just how it is. Or maybe, you don't do recording of any kind. Use your old phone as your game phone. Maybe there's games that you have that you don't want to delete or transfer the information of. For example, you may have a phone that has your Pokemon Go, but you don't remember your login information for Pokemon Go. So just keep that phone for Pokemon, and then take it with you when you go playing Pokemon Go. That way, one, it's your old phone, so if anything happens to it, you still have your new one. And two, you don't have to swap the information. Or you could do something different, which is to just make a new account on the new phone, and then you have two accounts for playing Pokemon Go. That is double the Pokemon collecting. And who knows? Maybe you'll catch something shiny. Sounds like he's back.
I'm definitely back.
Was that a Danny boy?
No, this is a Tommy boy.
No, I know. Was it a Danny boy?
What do you mean a Danny boy?
Was it Danny that had entered the house because you left?
No.
What was it?
It was me. I had to take a piss.
Oh, why didn't you say something?
I did.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
No, you were talking about your fucking big blonde's phone.
Oh, yeah, I was saying that I still have his phone if I ever need a new a phone that's not broken.
Fact.
Yeah, and then I started telling the listeners that don't throw away phones. I mean, you can do stuff like, if it really just can't be used, recycle it. If it can be used, give it away or sell it, depending on the quality of what's left. Or what?
Recycled phones.
Yeah, those things.
Even if they're not working, they'll get like $10-20 out of it.
Yeah. Or if it can still operate in some manner, save it. Use it as a game phone. I told them use it as a Pokemon Go phone. Going on those Pokemon Go adventures, if you bust up your new phone, you're going to be pissed. Use the old one.
Going on a hike, pop the SIM card in the old phone.
Exactly. If something happens to it, just pull the SIM card out. That phone's trash. Take it to the recycling device and pop it back in the new phone.
Facts.
You know, like with my phone as it stands right now, it's still really good. Only difference is it has a broken screen now. If that screen gets any worse, it could start cutting my fingers. Just pop my SIM card out, put it in Big Blonde's phone. Done deal. His is already in a case with a screen protector. All I would need to do is charge it. Yeah, it's currently perfectly fine. I mean, hell, I can just use his SIM card and make an alt account for everything. Fuck it. If I just want to go full stalker.
In his, and then just use your phone.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. That's fucking awesome. Phones are great. Using things are great.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, kiddos.
Exactly. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce the amount of people you talk to. Reuse everything until it breaks. Recycle your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you keep back to me?
Yeah, that's why I keep coming back. I keep recycling you. I'm like, he's still good for one more conversation.
Well, just one more.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the pod.
And that's how we're going to close it, because it is an hour 16.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, like, subscribe, do what you do. Reduce, reuse, recycle.